things are going well on and off the pitch. It's
Yeah.
just a wee update for the
On the
fans.
field, it's been very promising start. Only 9 games in, but guys have got a big opportunity tomorrow to set a club record, I think, in the SPFL football. It's 10 games unbeaten in a row. So yeah, very impressive on the pitch so far. Off the pitch, yeah, lots of structural changes. Some planned, some not. We've got a fairly new board structure, as everybody will know. We've got a fairly new office structure. We've had some departures from our office staff, and then we're currently recruiting for new managers within the office structure. So one of the integral parts of running a business is to have a plan. We're currently working on a 5-year business plan for the football club, which will set out our vision and set out our goals for the football club, which have to be realistic. Yeah, we'll take a bit of time on that. You can't rush these things. We have to come in. I've had to come in and understand the inner workings of the football club, get to know all the people within the club, everybody's roles, and how the business performs. It's quite obvious to everybody who come in a match how the team's performing week to week, but how the business is performing is integral to that. You would guess that you can't have a sustainable, successful football team on the park if you don't have a sustainable, successful business behind that. Probably take us the guts of this season to come up with a concluded plan for the business model to move forward.
One of the talking points for the summer has been like 10 summer signings.
Yeah.
And a lot of folk, not just within the club and fans, but out with the club, are saying, well, where are Elgin getting all this money to recruit?
The playing budget is very, very closely monitored. The playing budget hasn't changed dramatically for the seasons gone past. We've just had to kind of change the way that we do it, really. So a player trading model is something that we've brought in. You're quite right. We've made 10 summer signings, but I think if you add up, we've almost had 6 or 7 departures equally. The fees that we have taken in from our sales, we've invested back in the squad. So it's just about working smart. Working smart. We've got a very smart manager and a management team. So their proposals and their ambition and their plan for Elgin City has attracted many of these players in. I mean, it's been an issue for a long time that Elgin City haven't been able to pull in some of the best of Highland League players, because it's true to say that around the top half of the Highland League there is a lot of money swirls about in that league, but it's about being clever. For us, we've pulled in Jack Murray, obviously, and Ryan Sargent for the Highland League, two players that have performed exceptionally well for us so far. So we'll have to find that equilibrium where we've got some players for the Central Belt area, we've got some players who have come out lying, are staying up here, and we've got a good nucleus of local players.
And do you think you've got that balance just about right at the moment?
Yeah, it's really difficult, Chris, to find that balance. We've had, in the past, we've had a south-based squad training apart. We've had lots of different dynamics. Training once a week together, training various areas of Scotland apart during the week. We've now got a model. I'm sure you know now that all of the players train at least once a week here. A couple of Central Belt guys will train down the road on one night. But yeah, I think it's a must for the success of the team in the park. The guys are training together. Out of 10, this is, to be fair, have been healthy for many a season. And that's why when I came in here, there is such an untapped potential still to come for Elgin City. I mean, it's great. We're a SPFL club. We've been here a long time. But you just feel that when you come in here that there's still another stage that we can go, maybe 2 stages we can go, as a business and as a football club. You're right. When you look at the papers every Sunday, we've got, if not the best home gate in the league, we're right up there. Sometimes we're League One as well. I feel a personal responsibility to ensure during my tenure, and the board of directors is exactly the same, that I can create a club and a business that reignites the potential in Elgin City. You just feel it. I'm sure you've felt it yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
When you come here, you've got a soul, a heart and a soul about this football club.
There is a lot of untapped potential here.
Yes, of course there is. I mean, folk look back to the halcyon days in the Highland League. I mean, cultures have changed. There's so much other things for people to do at the weekend. Everybody will come to the football, and it can be quite expensive to come to the football, you know. So potential that this club possesses is significant. First and foremost, we have to steer away for the perilous positions that we've held in the last couple of seasons near the bottom of League Two. That's number one priority. And that was the priority we set out at the start of the season. We could do no more. We've been perilously close in the last couple of seasons, so you have to set out a plan and get a squad on the park that can get you away from there. The supporters are hugely encouraged at the moment, you know, and I didn't want to temper that, because that's the vocation of the fans, you know, to be encouraged. Of course, it should be. That's what we want. But you know, as chairman, I have to be realistic about our goals and realistic about our business goals. And first and foremost, it's about staying in the SPFL League Two. I guess by default, you know, in a 10-team league, if you're steering well clear of that, then you're pushing for the playoff spots, you know. And if we get there, fantastic, you know. But again, as you say, it's the first year of a 5-year model that we're working towards, which will hopefully take us, you know, to places we've never been before. But I'm not, you know, I'm now so foolhardy to come out, you know, at this point, the 9 games in, and make sort of wild claims like that, because that would not be sensible. There's no easy fixtures in this league, you know, and every team is striving for the same thing, you know, and you know, anybody could win this league, and anybody could go down from this league. You know, it's so tight. We are in a good place. We're all feeling positive. There's a good feel about the football club. But yeah, we understand how early days it is, you know.